Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhet Tamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Guru Paramparaye Namaha. Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Yesterday, we saw something that Najanami Punyam, O Mother of pilgrimage or of merit, of mental control or the soul's liberation, of rigorous vows or devotion, I know not. In you is my only heaven of refuge. In you, my help and my strength, O Bhavani. Today, another expression of pure love and pure devotion, single-pointed love, single-pointed devotion. But suppose sugar. So, if you make dyes of anything else and sugar is liquid sugar or just viscous like, jelly like, so you can make anything else out of it. You can make elephant, you can make Sri Rama, you can make Hanumanji. So who will make what? It depends on the mind of the creator. So whoever else write something else, he or she is the creator of that writing. How he is writing, it depends on his or her mentality. So in various stotram, we find the praise of gods and goddesses. Like Java Kusuma Shankasam Kasyapiyam Mahadhyutim Dhantarim Sarvapapa Pranotasmi. Or Jaya Jaya Devi Charachara Sare Kucha Yuga Shobhita Mukta Hare Veena Pustaka Ranjita Haste. So all those things are praising of gods or goddesses. When praising of her beauty, external beauty, or internal beauty, or gods or goddesses, various virtuous or helping activities and attitude, the sadhakas express out of love. Here, if you notice, BhavaniAshtakam is something different. Here, as a common man, not as a realized sadhaka, it is written. Suppose a common man understood his faults, and if he regrets, how it will be. This composition shows us the same thing. Kukarmi Kusangi kubuddhih kudasa kulacharahani kulacharahina kadacharalinaha kudrishti kudrishti kuvakyasya pravandha sadaham gatestvam tvameka bhavani. Together. Kukarmi Kusangi Kukarmi Kusangi kubuddhih kudasa kulacharahinaha kadacharalinaha kudrishti kuvakyas pravandha sadaham gatistvam tvamekam bhavani gatistvam tvameka bhavani. I am addicted to sinning. From sin, the zirand has come out. Sinning. I'm addicted to sinning, and I'm having worthless companions. I'm a slave to all thoughts and to doers of evil. I am degraded. I am unrighteous. I am abandoned. I am attached to ill objects. Adept in all ill speaking. Please help me. Please help me, O Mother Bhavani. In you is my only heaven of refuge. In you my help and my strength, O Bhavani. Aham Kukarmi. What we are not, we spend our whole life to prove it to the external world. Just think, am I right or wrong? What we are not actually, we spend our whole life, we put our maximum effort to express ourselves in a different manner to the external world, external society. We always want to get respect, but don't want to be respect worthy. We always want to have or get love, but we rarely try to be love worthy. We always want to get appraisal and praising, but we are not ready to mend our character, to prepare our character praiseworthy. When a thief steals for the first time, he hesitates. Second time, hesitation, little less. Third time, also hesitation, little more less. And after that he becomes habituated. Then he raised a question, why others are not stealing? Maybe. Stealing becomes his bread and butter. Likewise, what we are not, we try to prove. Sometimes we hesitate. Hey, hey, hey. We are not like that. But what can I do? If I could not tell that, other people will think something differently. They will insult me, or my position will be down. Slowly, 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 slowly we adapt them. And it becomes our samskara. And that samskaras continues throughout the life cycle. But whenever, even a common man also, by the grace of God and by the grace of Guru, by the grace of little knowledge, when our mind and intellect gets the glimpse of purity, it realizes, I am a Kukarmi, not only Karmi. Who performs karma is a Karmi. What is performing karma? Now when the full of doership and enjoyership is there, when a person does anything else with the sense of doership and enjoyership, he is a karmi. But karma may be anything else. Sukarma or kukarma. তাকে জানার নাম জ্ঞান, বাকি সব অজ্ঞান. Only to know him is the real knowledge. The striving to know the truth is the only karma. Everything is kukarma. Sadhak laments, regrets, but not to the world, to the Holy Mother. আমি ওই খেদে খেদ করি, তুমি মাতা থাকতে আমার, তুমি মাতা থাকতে আমার, ভাঙা ঘরে ছুরি, আমি ওই খেদে খেদ করি. I'm lamenting to you, O my mother. Because if a mother out of great annoyed feeling, when she slaps her baby, very small, the baby cries looking at its mother only. So when we can feel that I am really a child of the Divine Mother, then all our complaints, all our emotional lamenting to her only. Kukarmi Kusangi. How many of us always are in the holy company? Always 24/7. That is why we come together in the morning in an odd time, 9 to 10 or anything else. It's a working time for the householders. Yet they come. Why? Because we have a thirst for holy company. Not holy company with me. Never consider this body. This is the most unholy thing. The holy company of the words, which is nothing but the tradition, which is nothing but the Veda alone, which is nothing but the God alone, Guru Parampara alone. We are craving really to come in touch with the holy company, because we have realized Kusangiyaham, the whole day and night with whom we spend our maximum time, not only the person, even the object. Not only they always come into my life, sometimes I invite them. In my evening class, why I chose the time 8 to 8:30. When I declared that I'm going to start my evening class, you have no idea, so many messages came to me personally. That Swamiji, we start watching television serials from 6:30 in the evening and it ends at 10:30. But in between 8 to 8:30 session is so boring. Same story repeating. Can you take the class on that time? See, I have to sell the product. What can I do? I told, okay. So what is the priority we are giving? That depends on our everything else. कुबुद्धि जो बुद्धि भगवान की ओर नहीं ले जाते हैं, जो बुद्धि विषय की ओर धावित करते हैं, जो बुद्धि मुझे विषय में निमज्जित कर देते हैं, वही कुबुद्धि है, चाहे वो जितना भी बड़ा है. The mind and the intellect, which are not intended in the search of truth, whatever great work they accomplish, that is not considered as holy or pure mind or intellect. One Amma wrote me personally yesterday that Swamiji, you always tell about samsara and you make joke out of family life and you always insist us join the class. But you have no idea because you are not married, you have no family life, how much responsibility we have to take. I have my husband, my son, my daughter-in-law, my grandchildren. If I don't perform my duty towards them, is it okay? I told, no, I never told you because you are a householder. If you don't do that, if you don't perform your duties towards them, this is not dharma. Then she asked me, then what you wanted to tell? I told her that put the equation of God at your each and every action and make it holy, make it puja. Then it will be not your samsar. Then at the end of the day, you won't write me, स्वामी जी परेशान हो गया, आपको आइडिया नहीं संसार क्या चीज है, संसार में क्या घिसटना पड़ता है. No need to tell. Then the same samsar will be transformed into the temple. The same members of this family whom you feel sometimes annoying, they will be the Sakhi of Bhagavan Krishna. Bhagavan Sri Krishna, in his childhood divine play, annoyed so many people. But they were not annoyed because they had that holy buddhi, punya buddhi, deva bhav, the divine sense towards Lord Krishna. So everything appeared to them as divinity. So that is, if you realizes that in my each and every action, there was shortage of bhakti, put it on. Suppose जो शक्कर वाला चाय पीता है, जो चाय या कॉफी में जिनका शुगर जरूरी है और मिठास जरूरी है, if you don't give it or give it less, they tell, oh, सब ठीक है लेकिन थोड़ा फीका फीका लग रहा है. Towards our life, that feeling should be. If there is no divinity in our each and every action, are we realizing that something is lacking? Only that mind can claim that, oh ho, मैं तो कुबुद्धि हूं. जो बुद्धि भगवान की ओर नहीं जा रहा है वही कुबुद्धि है, कुदास है. If you want to do slavery, be a slave of the Supreme Being. Instead of that, we start doing slavery of our own senses first, own mind first. Then with that dirty mind, with the mastery of that dirty mind, we start thinking this body is real. Then we start thinking the other objects of the world, other person of the world are real. And they are the causes of happiness and sorrow in our life. We start thinking in that way. Then you know the drama. That is kudasa. We become Maya Dasa, Maya Dhin. How should we get rid of that? If we take refuge to Maya Dhisha, the Lord of Maya, if we take refuge on the holy lotus feet of Mayapati, then only we can get rid of the spell of Maya. Kulacharahina kadacharalina. This is an extreme expression of a sadhaka. In one particular case, a person, a very close person of Sri Ramakrishna, came to Dakshineshwar. His mother forced him to do marry. Then the mother stops him to come to Dakshineshwar, because if you come to holy company more and more, the mind will be fetched from the samsara that is not good for the samsara. People think generally like that. You know what Sri Ramakrishna told in a very harsh word? যে মা ধর্মপথে বাধা দেয় সে মা নয়. The mother who stops you from the path of truth, she is not a mother. Kubuddhih, kuvakyas prabandha. सूरदास ने लिखा, मैं सम को न कुटिल खल कामे, ओ जिन तन दियो तेने विसराए, मैं सम कौन कुटिल खल कामे. Who is more wicked than me? I have forgotten him or her who has given me this body, this mind, this intellect, who is more wicked than me. That is a sadhaka's expression towards life. Kukarmi Kusangi kubuddhih kudasa kulacharhinah kadacharlinah kudrishtihi kuvakya pravandhah. When sadaham, all the time, for morning to night to morning, month after month, years after years, from birth to death, again from lives after lives, I'm performing the same. But now in this life, I have understood, O Holy Mother, you are my only refuge. Bhavani Dayani, Bhavani Dayani, Mahavakya Vani, Suranara Sakala Buddha Gyane Bhavani Dayani, Bhavani Dayani, Bhavani. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.